Hello, my name is Marquez, and welcome to Esoteric Ebb. I don't know much about this game, but it is inspired by tabletops and dice rolling, and it's an RPG. And I assume choices matter. It looked cool, it looked interesting, it caught my eye, and I don't know, play it. It seems kind of sick. Not gonna lie. But besides that, I don't know anything else of this game. So I don't really know what. Oh my god. Okay, there's character building. I don't know if you guys are familiar with character building like in D&D or Fallout or traditional RPGs. Like, what kind of character I want to cleric need to take us straight? Oh, so we're a cleric. Oh god, it's gonna be tough. Anyway, got a bunch of points. The returner started. Ah. Every shepherd knows a song. So this is strengths measure natural body probably in the testosterone field. Mindset as a man is on power for you to hone your figure and its capability. But why? Search for meaning is vital to struggle towards competency. Luckily, you already know your cause. Protect the innocent, to lead the weak, to sacrifice into nothing but your bones hit the pavement, to literally die. Become a zealot, weaken your honor, set out your divine mission. It is imperative to simply explain to these people they have the right to choose. Belief in oneself is just, wealth is built from within. Murdoch Moonwatch, Sights Beyond Reads. Don't know who that is. Dexterity measures natural reactivity, balance, and poise. I don't know. Is poise just like positioning? Ow! It is, I don't know. Definition on the screen. The haste with which you express a witty remark, or nose a nervous glance, and of course, your ability to gracefully avoid the consequences of your action is about risk versus reward. It is that feeling of self-preservation when everything falls apart around you to grab as much as you can while the grabbing is good. We progress towards a new future full of freedom, so those who look out for themselves can prosper and survive. I promise you, no one else will. This is kind of cool. This is like dexterity, you can steal anything. Converse as a Republican revolutionary. Just run away, dummy. I feel like I want high. Dexterity. Oh, there's like a whole thing. Alright, we'll focus on that later. I feel like I definitely want to be proficient in dexterity. Like, I like the idea of being kind of cunning and kind of like reactive and risky. Constitution, always listen to your hungry stomach. The hedonist of blind manifesto. Constitution measures your natural stamina, both mental and physical. It's how much you can take before going down. The world is harsh and unforgiving. It will beat you to a pulp with words and sticks. So listen to your gut, the instinct that kicks in when you're standing at the pit. It is a voice that speaks nothing but bodily truths. Every choice you make, every motion you accumulate can be traced back to the lower half of that stomach of yours. Follow it, retain the mortality of fleshy logic. Simple, easy, truthful. For hit points, Couture Body and Esoteric Connections. Grabbing some gum, because gum is great. I like gum. Your political polled 2% last week and you don't care. Pain is good for you. What was the uses of strength? Higher strength allows you to equip extra items. Okay. Be violent or manly. Useful in encounters. Religious fervor and aesthetic naturalism. Increase manhood. Alright. Interesting. A glorious design. Oh, this is for intelligence. A glorious design. Let those who learn lead through merit of ability and nothing else. Lord Phileas Prax's autobiography Prax. Man, gum was a terrible idea. Intelligence measures your ability to recall, store, and process information. It is your logical receptacle and calculator. It is only proper for you to hone this pulsating mass within your skull. But why? Simply simply pure, unadulterated ego. Knowledge rules the world, so too shall you one day lead the weak. Bring your genius to the masses. If they do not bow, they do not deserve you. You know everything about the past, therefore it's only rational you will truly know the future as well. Enlighten the ignorant masses. Hire intelligence to prepare for spells, think, plan, execute an actual plan, complete the magocratic tavern, vote for yourself, be a genius without peers. I like the idea of being kind of a witty wizard rogue. Sounds kind of cool. Wisdom, huh? The large crumble upon their heavy forms. The mystical falter at the crucial point. The small rise to the occasion. Half-read poem. Wisdom measures your awareness, intuition, and ability to understand the world around you. To feel it, you may not know why, but meeting the gaze of another grants you an empathetic bond with her. Her wants and fears, her dreams and hopes. You can read people, for good or bad, and pick up details others would pass by. It is your belief in the heart of all folk to give and share what you have, and be completely and utterly selfless. It is the only true road to redemption. Gods only know how hard you try. Interesting. Fire within empowers your spells. Be kind and see the good in all folks. Egalitarian. Hopes of the Asgalian working class. There are no big, bad, evil guys. Oblivious fool. It kind of doesn't work as the idea of being dexterous. I want to be a wise wizard. But really smart. Kind of frail. What does this do? Prayer more spells. Charisma. Those who believe in democracy have a wonderful view of folk. To think them capable of making rational and informed decisions devoid of personal bias and emotional conduct. It is frankly inspiring. Nicholas Darrow, Memoirs of a Statesman. Are these real people? I'm gonna look this up. Nicholas Darrow. Nope, it is specifically a thing in this game. Okay, not a real person. I'm just wondering if I see something. Charisma measures your elegance, confidence, and ability to navigate social situations of any kind. In short, it is the force of your unkempt personality, but you don't need to know that. Smooth talk your way into any position of your liking. You can be affiliated with any known faction or thought. Reality is molded around your will. Like a chameleon, become a social operator. Become anything you need to make everyone finally love you. Looks like charisma can get automatic discounts to select stores near you. Okay. Every conversation, say the right thing. Say whatever gets people to like you and become an apolitical force of nature. Be arguably sociopathic. Bumbles the baddies? Has no style. Am I a dripless wizard rogue? Or do I want to cut back from the rogue and be... I think lower in strengths. Go down the rogue. A little more constitution. We can't drop the baddies. Your conversations. My wisdom's high, so I hate nothing to the hierarchies. Embraces his feminine side. Follows his bleeding heart. Master primal magic. Dude, I'm a skinny gold dude. So I am going to be a wizard of intelligence and charisma. Is there any more? What is this? Lower constitution a little bit more. Let me up intelligence a little bit more. Take away that above dexterity and then we add it to charisma. So I'm a smart wizard that gets the baddies and know how to talk to people. I'm also wise and a little bit schemy. Okay. What is this? Background focus. Arcane prodigy. For the first time in life, you were a natural. You always known a few cantrips, so real magic was something else. It was power. Do I have to? Oh, okay, I get it. Okay. Palace Pawn. As a rising talent, you often find yourself amidst the politicking of superiors. Despite your best efforts, it never ended well for you. Okay. Faithful Harbinger. Harbinger? 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 There's something wrong. Praying to a dead god whose whispers linger in the air, slowly fading, you're isolated among your peers. Okay. Esoteric expert. I want something that boosts. Does boost it? A delusionment. Revolutionary scribe. Delusionment. The city was ideals not upheld. One day you chose a side. Emergent democracy. You wrote day and night for change and glory. I don't want constitution. Dead cleric. Growing up alone. Get into trouble. Training was a goose guard. Devoting your life to becoming cleric. Was it always supposed to end in the river? Punching bag. Troll killer. Kiosk kid. Worked at newspapers? That's funny. Lore Esusius. That was kind of lame. Crowdly. Little weirdo? You were a novelty to them, the boy who would do or say anything for their attention, for their approval. After 2 or so years, you got quite good at it. There's so many options. Sure. No, yeah, something that put things pretty high up. I kind of want to go fully hard into charisma. Okay, I'll be a people-pleasing wizard. That's who I'll be. People-pleasing wizard cleric. 5 days until the first ever election. An explosion erupts at the heart of the city. No one wants to deal with it, so they send you. Okay. The weakest cleric in Norvik. Albeit one with incredible conversational skills. See? Complete your quests in any order. Don't be afraid to make interesting choices, and remember to always play the winning side. The campaign will take you from level 1 to 6. We'll play for about 5 to 8 sessions. It's been a journey to put this together. I hope you have a good time, Chris. And only 6 strengths? Just avoid going solo in the dungeon. Oh my gosh. Oh, these are just spells. I'm not gonna read this. You can read this. This is your life. You can read it. Okay. Did I click on this? Oh. Jor. Truce and nothing else, a voice declares. What is your name? Oh, I roll. Intelligence D. Rag. Your name is Rag. Wait. Oh, the DM is telling me my name is Rag. Sounds kind of lame. Rag? Doesn't sound right. Strength. No. No one calls you by your name. Charisma. Success. Yeah. Nobody likes you. Boo-hoo. What? Wisdom. Success. You're often referred to as cleric. So my name is... Yes, speak it. I'll be cleric. Class conflict. What? If your name is what they call you, that is it. Could be worse. You answer. Another question from the darkness. What is your occupation? Charisma success. What is this? Interrogation? Look around. What's an occupation in this context? I assume I'm a cleric. It sounds kind of silly. I'm gonna look around. It's more than darkness. It's nothing all around you. I failed my wisdom check, okay? What is an occupation in this context? Success, work, getting paid for labor. That makes sense. Didn't you have a job? Something really important? Constitution. Your class. Tell the voice about your class. Class, what class am I? Constitution, fail, upper class. Charisma, success. Not sure any answer is good here. Just go with whatever works in the moment. Constitution, fail, and awful at everything. I'm not awful at everything, but you know what's kind of alluring? Interesting. I'm awful at everything. Charisma, success. Probably should say that out loud, putting yourself down. It's not great to give people to love you. Unless you're very manipulative about it. Takes a while before the next question is poised. What is your current goal? Wisdom, success. We need to find out who blew up the tea shop. Yeah, that's the tea shop. Constitution. The Goblin Chieftain. She needs you. Tea shop exploded? Unfortunately, yes. My wife likes tea shops. They are lovely, yes. You may ruminate further on tea shops at a later date. There's a question to be answered. Your goal is... Why all these questions? Charisma, success. This fellow wants something. No idea what though. Success. You should probably lie. Tell him you're collecting tags or something. That'd be fun. I am a tease collector. Yes, that should scare him. No reply, no feedback. Then the voice asks, what is your political affiliation? The question strikes your entire consciousness, sending it spinning. Charisma, success. This is a setup, has to be. Wisdom, success. If you care for your fellow, go for the Asgulus. Intelligence, success. It is the duty of the powerful to lead. That is you, no one else. I am goaded. Dexterity. We've moved beyond the bounds of dictators. We are free to make our own choices, thanks to the revolutionaries, free striders. Constitution. Elections are failure. Exhausting. Strengths. I'm gonna fail every strength. It hides in the back of your skull, a fact that you're bound to be a nationalist. And it frightens you, the pressure. I should be in charge, as a god king, wizard lord. Once we base our words on knowledge and ability, it shall come again. The voice is fading. This is the end. The final question. How did you die? I died. Wisdom. Same way you live. Unable to step out of the uniform. Not for 1 second. Dexterity. Now your chance. Break free. I died when he died. Say something like this. I am not dead. I refuse to be dead. A game by Christopher Bodegard. Sorry, I was testing the noise. I'm liking the music so far. Anders Bach, Brian Path, and Christian, I think it's your last name. Illustrations, thank you Oscar for the illustration. I think it does look very nice so far. And thanks to this team for doing the artwork, programming. I appreciate y'all. A watch. That was one of the background focuses I could have chose, but didn't. Okay. lobster. But that's not even. Is that a lobster? Like, it looks like a lobster. Does it have hands like a lobster? That looks like the most uncomfortable place to lay. I don't know if you ever laid on solid rock before. Oh, okay, click. Day 1, March 22nd. You. A fresh start. Thank you, Constitution. I get up. Constitution, your body aches, is stiff, as if you slept for days. Strengths. Failure. Ready for the quest to continue. I'm gonna check my stuff. What stuff? Your hands dart around you. Your pouch and uniform. Panic. Sweat. No spellbook, no mace. Face it. You've been robbed. Your legs shake. Tears begin to form. Jesus, how much am I shaking? Deep breaths. Your belongings are surely here somewhere. I'm gonna look around me. Circular stone chamber. A storage for apples and corpses. Nice. Those piles of apples. Is this toasted? Oh, I can inquire about things. Toasted, a sprawling island fortress and one of 5 districts in the city. It sits in the middle of River Torna, home of Yor's Pillar. Sprawling tunnel network and water lane, the greatest hub in Afghani. You're on Toasted right now. Charisma success. Water lane, the largest trade port in Norvik. Located in a massive tunnel piercing the center of Toasted. It is so-called marvel of dwarf engineering is the reason so many people commute to Toasted over the many bridges. Considered as one of the greatest crafted wonders in the world. Norvik. Norvik, the central city of Ascani and last bastion of humanity. What happened to humanity? It was founded upon the end of the Reconquest in 468 AE, exactly 70 years ago. What's Ascani? Jesus Christ, what rabbit hole am I going down? Gone, one of the 8 bands along the coast. It is cold, mountainous realm. It's your home, also referred to as Ascani, the coast. Killing these checks. The coast also is known as Yor's realm. It is a strip of land divided into 8 bands. The further inland you go, the closer you get to infinite waste. It is theorized to be a ring or a half-sphere due to the bend of the horizon. Band and esoteric divide splits a circular coast of Jor into 8 geographic areas, commonly known as bands. Each band has unique esoteric and natural traits, and stretches from the coast to the infinite ways. Esoteric, the magic of Jor and his strings. The coast is infused with this esoteric magic. And Jor esoteric is the magic of Jor. Jor, the name of our realm, also the name of the legendary wizard who created it. He died during the closing at the end of the Gate era. Wizard, a book learned arcane spellmasters typically plays Jor's strings by memorizing and executing esoteric rituals and chants. Holy. Oh my god. Okay, hold up. Gate era. Oh my god, there's more? Oh, I'm not gonna read these are strings. There are more things I miss. Gate era, period lasting approximately 3,000 years. First era named after the many gates opened by Jor to connect his realm to all others, and was 2,000 years ago if we trust modern scholars. Jor's string is the ley lines of esoteric power that holds the realm together. Okay, wait. What's this about a quest? Move on. Oh yes, a quest. Earth be blessed. Earth, you're gone. Okay, my god. Do I remember everything? Yes, everything is off, but your memory is intact. Your quest was given yesterday. Remember the tea shop? The tea shop? Yep, the tea shop that blew up. Easy job. You'll be done in a day or 2. Just a job. Also, was in for quest. I've done this before. Why did I get experience from that? Well, maybe not this particular type of job. Your previous experience lies more on some basic Earth Guard militia services, well, a few years at the tower. The tower is the home base of the Order of Arcane Clerics in Norvik, also known as the OACN. Cleric, a servant of a god, deeply devoted and spiritually connected. Typically, divine spellcasters are given power to their deity. Divine on the pillars of magic, 3 pillars of magic. Servants and by the sacred, the face of all folks, their full aims granted by gods who once walked among us. Rogue sorcery was not your main subject, but yes, you read a lot about these types of fiery events. A quest, I like those. Strengths fail. They're dangerous. You might not make it. Damn it. Wait, how much time do I have? Until the election? Duh. Why does that matter? Which is in 5 days. So I have 5 days to solve who blew up the tea. Time only advances when we make new choices in dialogue. Oh, time is... Oh, so be clear you figure who blew up some random tea shop. More or less. But you got like 5 days to do it, so no stress. There's also bullshit politics involved here. You'll love it. Can I think about this first? Time is limited. It's just a lot too. You feel dizzy. The weight of the Earthguard uniform, a dull pain takes hold. Your body aches. Is content rotting? You must consume an apple. Now! Success. Just take it easy. You might have failed again the first 200 or 300 people to like you. But you got 500,000 other folks to fool in this city. Am I running? Well, I did talk about being your wizard lord god king. It is with utmost confidence that, you know, eventually someone has to love you. Your stats are high or low enough, chimes will appear in your mind. They will suggest and form off unique paths. Trust them at your own risk. Love me? Well, let's aim for stand your presence for now. I'm so very confused. That's usually the case. One step at a time. Get going. Behold, an apple. Looks better than the ones in the pile. It's a rifle. I got an apple. Can I eat the apple? Consume apple. Apple. Behold, this isn't yours, is it? Rifle. Battered claws, the glue is brought upon the iron slab. As you grab, you immediately feel the dampness spread into your glove. Oh, it is light blue and tattered. It was once yours. Please don't, this is disgusting. You wring out the water. Down in the chamber, it smells of salt water. Still quite wet. Can I bring it in more? It is heavy, that's the place. No? Of course you should wear it. A hood is a perfect tool for any decent rogue or ne'er-do-well. It's always a little damp, you have to wear it out. But I'm not a rogue. Sorry, the word I am not a rogue is not in your vocabulary, actually. Please rephrase. That's not one word, though. So pedantic. Pedantic? So unrefined. Shut up. You reach for your fancy red pouch of holding. The cloak easily slips inside into the extra dimensional space with a satisfying slurp. Yeah, I really love my pouch of holding. Yes, you're very lucky. This kind of magic can go over as 10,000 crowns. Crowns, Norwegian crown, the main coinage in Norvik. Norwegian crown, the official currency in Norvik. 600 years after Earth's passing. So the god died. The days your god died. Norvik used to celebrate this with fervor when you were little. As many fanatics believe it will return if they host a true legendary feast. I'm just gonna keep saying this. But I'm wasting time. It's not yours though. It's a city. You can't just use it for anything. Shut up, it's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. Dexterity wants me to be a little thief. Now go put on your cloak and relocate some resources. Equipping items temporarily alters your ability scores. Right, leave. Okay. The hole is a corpse under a blanket. I kind of want to see what's under the blanket. Cold corpse. You stare at a blue rag. It draped over the outline of someone. Sir. You can't see. I must be able to take naps down here. I don't want to bother him. I'm gonna check on the rag. When you found a cold corpse of a human. What's a human? Tall and beautiful like yourself, known as the pets of the coast by those who are less inclined to reproduce like rabbits. Thinning blonde hair, unkempt facial hair, mid-40s, factory, has scrawny blood, Complexity shows near another game, most likely effective with preserving spell. Yep, this guy looks fresh. Like you could just sit up and talk to you. I'm gonna roll for it. Examine closer. Nice. There's something strange here. This is no regular gentle repose. Look close, but do not move the corpse. Lean in and look closer. Harsh scars cover the skin. Signs of being either a hard worker or a careless worker litter his skin. Cause of death appears to be directly visible. No blunt trauma either. Considering his age and the shape of his body, man most likely die of a common disease or internal failure. This sounds pretty broad and vague. Unless you're willing to start cutting, that's all you get. Except, what? There's also a marking on the right leg. A circle with a cross inside of it. 300 pieces. You recall this is the marking of PR, potential revivification? Revivification. Alright, this guy can be revived? Seems so. He most likely died during care and was granted immediate gentle repose. However, he clearly did not have an RF, a revive fund, nor did any family with enough ready cash. Revive fund, type of life insurance, most people may do economy use a paper registered fund holder, given they're under the age of 75. Reservation, the active return to. So this guy could be revived with insurance. Perhaps it was just an unlikable fellow. Who knows? Fair enough. Cover the corpse one more. So I could cast Revivify on this guy. Potentially, yes. Although the question is more akin to, why should you? A third level spell slows the battle resource while wasting some blue collar corpse. That's terrible. If you can, always save life or bring it back. So it was the right choice. Of course it isn't. Ignoring the fact that you cannot simply spend your power on any old fool, there are also a million outcomes to resurrection that could lead to a negative outcome in this world, despite your good intentions. Good intentions build a better world. Perhaps it's not foolish. Perhaps in your foolish alignment system, but not in reality. Alignment is a esoteric effect, which blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna rob him. I should stop bothering. I don't want to spend more time with this. Behold. Trifling. Sense? Sure. Am I engaged with this? The ruins fill your senses as you approach, Shrine of Earth. The colors faded. This monument is hollow, void of all life and divinity. And worse, it's covered in rotten apples. Those apples look fine. Besides that guy up there, but yeah. Can I pray here? To what exactly? There are many gods. Oh, listening to our prayers, always. Just remember that they might not respond so clearly. So I can pray to some random god. You may pray as you wish. There's an internal element to it that is underappreciated. Are these rare? No, you will find shrines like this all over Norvik. And you to cast spells, you must first prepare to my shrines. Prepare spells can be cast when the cleric is going to do so, either in or out of dialogue. Each cast expends one spell slot for the corresponding level. Apple remove the apples. It doesn't take long for you to move some of the apples away from the front of the shrine. Small improvement but big in the heart. What other gods are there? Many, you know a few. Tokig the Gambler, a trickster, type of god only famous for its ridiculous ploys. It's known as a silly goblin miss. In truth, there are a few goblins who still worship him after conquest. Praying to Tokig, what if you would? Well, it looks like opposite of what you want. Oh god. Elam the Mender, who's an elven god, builder of an army, a cult, and a way of life in Ascani. A real lady, this Mender. He heard the stories, beautiful, terrifying, all the elf stereotypes rolled into one. They say a look from her could turn a man's heart into his dying breath. Though most men have a story like that, so it's probably more of a woman thing than an elf goddess thing. She would not respond, even if you had something to tell her. She's mostly known around these parts as that crazy witch that broke in and charmed 100 warriors back in the day. It's a classic tale, but Urs had a nice chat with her and everything was fine. Urs and Ilum stayed away from each other's business, officially at least. She died a couple of decades before Urs did. Nowadays, tales are a bit more expansionistic. Urs, father of Norvik. He devoted life to following his footsteps. I'm done. So you are. Prepare spell. I don't want to waste this. Do I now have to? Do I? 3 spell slots. Fuck. Yeah, I'll do it. I can use it whenever I want. Shield of Face. Spellbook. So can I now prepare my Shield of Face? Okay. What is this? Voting card -1 intelligence. A scuffed voting card made out to Ragan Hemlin is from a dwarven office, for some reason, and someone has checked in all 5 parts in the list. You need to bring this to a polling place on election day if your voice is to be heard. Incense is burn. Oh, he's recovered first level spell slots. That's actually kind of nice. Please don't put it on. I will not put it on. Deep storage. No, try to kill your face. Do not take it off. No, I will not. Okay. I'm gonna talk to this guy. You approach the shambling man by the apple pile. He does not acknowledge your presence. Greetings, citizen. Glancing under his hood, you catch a blank expression upon the dried face. What is your name, sir? No, he does not even turn to look at you. Why is this man not listening to me? This is a reanimated corpse. I'm gonna start beating him up. Find this voting card. Is it yours? Because I'm going your direction. He just keeps working slowly. He gripped the voting card firmly in your gloved hand. It is indeed yours. Keep it safe. Everything surrounding this so-called democratic process is madness. Everyone should just vote for me to be their god wizard king. That way I can solve all their problems through magical dictatorship. It is a naive thought, but in all honesty, there is no other good way forward. You have become an arcanist. Magicrats. You have become an arcanist. Genius for land in the masses. It simply must be. Who ruled pre-Coast War? Human civilization, Old Dimenor, also a minor political party in Norvik. I'm an arcanist. I'm going to give everyone my intelligence. Also referred to as Old Dimenor. Name change to Priest Revolution. Right down on the left side. So the Priest Riders came from the. Okay. People in the East have overturned the old wizards and gods. For years, the religion has slowly crept into the city. Now it's time to finally join the free cities and get rich. Okay. The Zombie does not object to your campaign speech. In fact, the Zombie does not react at all. Am I boring to you? Zombie carefully places another at the top of the pile. He does not have an opinion of any kind. I am done dealing with the zombie. Great Mountain of Apple. Oh, hold right. I know what to do. Looks okay. Let's take from here. What? Oh, I robbed him. I'm sorry. Pickpocket says wisdom tooth. A filled tooth in decent condition, filling your palm when you hold it. How do I put it on? I now have a wisdom tooth. Questing tree. Wow, this is overwhelming. Action week, class conflict. Should I defeat the zombie? That'd be pretty scary. That's not harming me unless he's probably more protecting me versus hiding you, no offense. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. I'm not gonna mess with this zombie. Get out of here. Engage. Looks like I find this spot to be empty. Most containers range your advise this room to stop. The policy should empty. You can see where the dust at the bottom. Not corpse dust, is it? There is fear. You must grow sturdier. You hedonistic fool. Pray the stomach dies and let the mind work. Without its poisonous influence, leave the pot alone. Let me talk to this guy. But why would I? Well, why am I here? Vitskin, local mortician. The pale man sits hunched over a stack of boards. Busy at work, his pencil slowly filling out line after line. On the top paper, you see an icon of a serpentine drake. Great perch. These are official documents of the city. Up and about, are we? Wonderful. I'm Viskin, local entrepreneur and proprietor of this lich house. It appears you don't really belong here, but if there's anything I can do, cleric, just let me know. A lich house, a mortuary, a holding space for dead bodies during time of blood and death. They are known to be heavily guarded. He smiles at you. Bow before this creature. His smile causes through a deep feeling of unease, as if it is almost there but just not quite. Did you save my life? He puts down his pen. Your life is your own. You owe me nothing. However, I'm afraid to say you've been quite a turmoil, cleric. I died, didn't I? Those fishermen who brought you here certainly thought so. Not that I blame them. You weren't exactly in prime condition. Prime condition? You're always in prime condition. You never are. Thanks, Wisdom. River take ye added. What? They caught you in their net, believe it or not. Such a strange tale. So not then, just a bit wet. Where can I find these fishermen? He ponders your question. I did not ask for names, sorry to say. But perhaps Water Lane? That's just a guess. Good guess, lots of boaters hang out there. Either that or a local tavern. I'll help you find them. So I'm alive. Perfectly fine. Any more details of the fishermen? River guilders, I believe. They did not look like poachers, so my guess would be that. Another person to think. Ooh. Roll. Oh. Failure. You got the pale man who keeps working on his document for approximately 2 minutes. Eventually, you feel stuck in your thoughts. I don't mean to imply. I know more than an honorable Earthguard member, my good cleric. However, you must certainly have more important things to do on a day like this. He's correct. Maybe we can get back to this later. Some dice checks are locked on failure and can't be attempted again later. These checks are locked on a long or short rest or by spending stress or jor. But a roll with a very high DC should probably be lower before attempting again. There's a zombie in your basement. Oh, how quaint. No, an undead abomination right below. I understand. We're closely connected to the city below. The undead seemingly wander as they plead. However, I'll have to take this up with Lady Sageleaf. I pay good crowns for HWBT protection. Oh, so it's all misunderstanding. Good. Wait, no, I don't actually believe you. What do you mean, cleric? The zombies clearly were. Oh, that is illegal. I greatly apologize for bringing you in that situation. My neglect relatives undead creature entering the tower. I will make sure to tie up secure in the future. No, you're. Oh, we'll do a clean sweep of the basement this evening. Get ready. A call gives a screech yell. Yes, Master. Chief of Security oaths. I'll make sure to report this both to the HWBT and the militia. The Halfway Bridge tribe, commonly known as the Halfways, one of the 3 goblins from Norvik and argued the most influential. Despite their small size, led by Lady Mishka Sageleaf, was their headquarters in the Goblin Gardens on Tolstad. He won't let you get a word in. Amazing. I'm trying to say you need to pay for your... Of course, I'll be sure to ask for a thorough inspection by the PCG, Pest Control Guild. Pest Control Guild. Oh my gosh, the pale man is twisting the entire situation. Smart. If there's anything unbecoming about my business here, it shall be uncovered and unveiled. Holy shit, he just keeps going. Thank you very much for your service, cleric. It's because of a great man like you that the city still stands. I'm sure a good word to your patriarch will assure promotion of the kind as well, especially with this great work you're doing. This tea shop, this patriarch like a rank. He's going circles around you. It's time to step in. Argue. Charisma. Resist his incredible oratory power. Nice. Barely made it. Focus on the main point. Illegal zombie, go. Stop. I know what you're doing. The pimp was not to respond. The zombie did work on your property. Close his nose and look at you. He was picking up apples or something. That's a violation of the bone purge. Yes, I'm aware. Takes a deep breath. He reaches far below the desk and brings forth a pouch. An isolated incident, it will not be repeated. Gain item, a bunch of crowns. He hands it to you. This feels like a bribe. This isn't a bribe, is it? Of course not, cleric. As a city cleric, you obviously have the ability to accept those butter. A dwarf for day 5. Some might call it legal extortion, but it really depends on this district. Violation of the Bone Purge Code, Article 4, and single violation case, a double of minor class is issued. In relation to my status as toasted business owner, that'd be precisely 25 crowns. Ah, he's dealt with this before, huh? Okay. Before you do, make sure to collect all your belongings. Gives you a quick inspection with his dead eyes. Too quick, like he's trying not to show his interest. Weird. At least he's not hitting on you. Or would have been improvement. Get out my weapons, I mean none, I'm afraid. They must be at the bottom of River Torna. Good, you don't need arms in the city, you need heart. Oh, shut up. A good blade can make anyone speak. What belongings? Quite a lot. Your uniform, your cloak, and also a voting card. Peculiar voting card. Every part been marked on it. I'm assuming it's yours. Not sure if it's mine. Maybe, possibly. The pale man ignores your comment. I asked Oath to lay the surviving pages of the spellbook to dry over there. Oh, I asked Oath to lay the surviving pages of the spellbook over there, he says, and points across the chamber. He then looks at the pocket watch on his desk. This is an esoteric pocket watch. You may have it, cleric, but it sure proved useful to you. Esoteric pocket, an area overtaken by esoteric magic, exceedingly rare among the coast. The further inland you get, the more common they are. With infinite ways being theorized to be filled with nothing but. Beyond that, you should be good. Oh, yeah, I'm off the quest a bit. The mayor of man turns his face towards you and smiles. Unnatural. If only every government employee were as devoted as you, cleric. He gives a stern expression. Good luck on your quest. Leave now. When exploring the city, you move faster by running. To do so, either double click or hold shift, the left trigger. Time to go. Leave. Grab my spellbook. The book is ruined. Most of the pages, while dry now, have been completely drenched in salt water. It's absolutely and completely ruined. Only a few pages of soggy, brackenish, or porous pages are readable. They appear to contain some type of undecipherable symbol. Ascani writing of the most basic kind. Wait, oh no. Someone has attempted to drag this in the best of their ability. No, 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 by Earth. This is your prayer book. So many hours wasted. You would have to rebind the whole thing. It's ruined. That'll cost a fortune. My book is messed up. I will literally put this on, I'll become stupider. Phoenix Folio. Fix your damn spellbook. Liver takey. How did I survive the plunge? How did I end up in the plunge? Cool. The red eye of Earth. George left his mark across the band. His near was a sign of magic. I want to talk to this lizard guy or goblin. Human no-cost rebel. Wiggling his little claw feet, the kobold follows your every move with his cold, unflinching yellow eyes. You're adorable. The kobold glares at you. Complete and utter annihilation. The aura will conquer a killer. Your soul shudders. Battle will. Do not give in. Glare back. Your eyes meet each other so are vigilant. Keep glaring. The kobold does not move. Glare some more. Yep, you're staring at each other. You're doing it. Glare. Eyes meets eyes. Glare. Glare. You're looking at a kobold's yellow eye. Stare in an angry or fierce way. Looking hard, leaning closer to a kobold's stern face. You should probably stop this. The kobold meets your gaze and keep. Charisma so much. I should stop this. I should stop this. Take a look at you with color expressions and confident. Thank you for your time. Well, because I'm out of here, voices upstairs and it smells like fart. I think that's what it said. It says Fisk and Lich House, but then and dentistry is scratched out. What is this? Hello. Around the amphitheater scene, you see a number of dwarves are at work. They're constructing a banner of some kind, carrying a bright green flag. The banner of Asgal, the fool. One of the dwarves stands to your face with a furrowed brow. He appeared to be in the staring contest, the orc on the other side of the theater. Oi, massive city man, he calls out as he approaches. We made it clear already. We're not moving, not one bit. He shoots you a shit-eating grin. What an asshole. What's going on here? Just working. The bullets will be done soon enough. You hear the other dwarves laughing behind him. Nothing illegal going on here. Nothing at all. He's only saying this because he had to defend himself quite a lot lately. Do I want to spend time? What the fuck was that? Do I want to spend time on this? Great, I was worried for a second. He looks you up and down. Yeah, okay, great. You didn't expect that to slide. I'm a cleric, there's rules of rules. Rule. That was a joke. You're clearly doing something illegal. Yes, of course. Figure as much. He grunts and looks away. Prove it then. Others have tried today. None have succeeded. Simi and the boys. One of the older dwarves spits on the ground next to him. You even know know who you're talking to, child? This here be Oswald of the Bon Embers, a foreman in Asgard's movements of Norvik. He's done more good than all you Earthgard combined. A true speaker for Asgard. You're a celebrity? Simi exaggerates. He gives order dwarf the stink eye. I'm also not in any ways proud of my heritage. Nobility is just a poisonous hierarchy. Typical talking point. He grins, just wanted to make that clear. Don't mention the whole noble thing, it will just piss him off unless you want that. Do I want to piss him off? I can't talk shit and get hit. I'll be destroyed. You boys set up a play or something? A play? We're holding a rally for the cause. This evening, workers across Tosef will gather to hear the word of Asgol. He turns towards Orc, and no one's going to stop it. You hear laughing from across the theater. Papers, Oswald. He grumbles and turns back to you. So, what do you want? What's the problem here? Shakes his head. Where to even begin? So, it is full noon. I get the lads together, and when we arrive, that accursed woman is standing here. The dwarf shudders. She starts complaining, reaches for something in his pocket and takes out documents. We show her the papers. And the papers are no good, she says. Bah! Circle square conflict added. Real convenient, I say. No, there is nothing wrong with these papers. We are on our rights to speak out against tyrants and burgers. Borgari. The craftsman, merchant, noble, higher standing citizen. In comparison to those of real roots, they are. They start playing a game they can't win. Check the papers, show the dwarves are screwed up somewhere. So she's wrong about the document? Of course she is. She's a liar, that one. A filthy liar. Circus can't forget that. Nods and grunts. Terrible liar. Can't even get the words out. He knows she's right about the document, but she doesn't want to admit it. Can I see the papers? He gives the companion a glance. Why? Constructing an argument as to why you should get the papers. Nice. Super success. Just tell them you're an expert and that you're on their side. I'm an expert. Are you now? Yes, I'm also on your side. He breathes louder. Are you now? Now hit him with, I'm your best shot getting out of this. The dwarf grumbles. His eyes go from you to the orc behind you. Fine. The dwarf sighs and grabs something in his pocket. Gain item. PPG documents, hands over the scrolls. I trust you with these documents, city man. Oh boy, if you hand those to the orc, this could all be over right now. Tell us we're in the wrong, I dare you. Because we're not, the other dwarves joins in. Take a step back and check it out. Let's see what's actually going on here. You examine certain items and you enter to access unique dialogues. Okay, I'll take a look. What updated? Circle square conflict. An orc and a bunch of dwarves are in a deadlock. The dwarves want to hold a rally and the orc is sent to stop them. Alpha says they have legal right to hold their rally. Jesus Christ, this is crazy. That's dope. Inventory? A formal permission of public gathering. It contains a lot of legal nonsense making it difficult to parse. It's quite light. Some kind of magazine paper. Unroll with the permission magazine. Magazine. A periodical publication journal containing short stories, adverts, investigative journalism, and or erotica. Rolling it reveals a short statement about a political rally at the Circle Square. Permission of public gathering accepted. It says in big letters at the bottom, followed by a signature, Toasted Magistrate Nicholas Darrow. One of the original Norfolk houses. The actual text uses an archaic and typically bureaucratic writing style. Feminine details. Nice. You scan the text again, checking for spelling, phrasing, and terminology. It's perfect, not some error. Except the date. It says the rally is supposed to be held on the 16th. Documents are legal, but it's expired. And look at the dates. Yep, it's expired. I don't like it. How come? Because the legal document, you know, tomfoolery. Fascinating. Okay, whatever. Hey, dude. About the rally. I've checked the papers. These papers expired like last week. He takes the paper and shakes his head. With a groan, he mutters, I know, but the dates are just a mistake, you see. I personally had this magistrate signed by signed by the magistrate 2 days ago after this supposed expiration date. It happens. He grunts. Bah. It doesn't matter whether the door fucked us or not. We're here and they can't make us leave. He goes to the missing glare and I hope for his sake turn out this highlight who's hired to do the deed. I'm just here to observe. He's pissing ground. Fans cap. A door word meaning something along the lines of devilry, common curse word. Devil, lawfully will find. Whatever. That was a swear word. You could tell because of the way he said it. Alright, have fun. Engage you, sir. With great interest. On the edge of the ruinous amphitheater, you see an orc sitting on top of many loosened stone blocks. It looks like she's waiting for something or someone. Exuding an air of authority around her, the large woman gives you a wry smile. Her tusks are gleaming. Not just physically imposing, this orc knows how to exert power in other ways as well. You spot the merchant's bark on her jacket. Sleeve. A heart was the initial of Norwegian Free Strider Regiment. What's this? Not often do we get Earthguard around here. She presents her palm to you. Vera is my name. I am second command guild agent of Tolsten. Nice to meet you. Be Nesra. She's a Free Strider. Do not grab her hand. That's not what that is. Do not grab her hand. That's not what that is. I'm the cleric, actually. Apologies, not Earthguard. Cleric, I assume the term was interchangeable. You lean a little further into being a cleric. But I suppose you're not all. She says, waving towards her outfit, esoterically attuned. Not all Earthguard are spellcasters, not all clerics are Earthguard, but all clerics are spellcasters. She accepts your knowing correction with a smile. Is that what I said? Okay. Probably means she sees you as no threat at all, a mere puppy. She shoots you another smile, waiting patiently to say anything. What's your deal with dwarves? Oh, them? Complicated as anything. I wouldn't be sitting here wasting over here today if it wasn't for them, but in short, they're holding a long full assembly, and it won't let me take a look at the document proving it. Not frustrating at all, she says and winks at you. She choreographs her sarcasm heavily. This is useful when communicating with slower individuals. I'm not gonna hand her. I spoke with Oswald to make a decision. Oh, did you now? Don't give all this bullshit unless you want to pick a side as free straight out of the conflict. Both these sides are useless and arrogant. Okay, so I have no opinion in this matter, sorry. Don't be. You have no stake in this. I'll just sit here and be bored for a while longer. She too gives off face of like political diplomacy. How deliciously rancid. Nod your head and leave. I don't want to waste your time with her because I don't want to get this too far away. Alright. I'm gonna end this episode here. Even though we didn't get much done besides our introduction. Is it wasting time when I'm walking around? Bum, bum, bum. Okay, it's not wasting time. Anyways, I am interested in this game. It's kind of overwhelming in terms of I'm kind of confused on a lot, so maybe that's just my inadequate ability to really put together a story. But again, I am trying to learn about this world and trying to get through it, and I'm kind of confused. But I understand there's a political scheme going on. Or at least like there's a lot of tension with politics since there is an upcoming election in 5 days, and I've already spent an hour 30 in this world. Short rest spends 1 hour to recover. Can we remove one of those exhaustion or something? Oh, dope. Anyways, I am enjoying it. I like the humor in it, and the gameplay is definitely unique. Or at least I've never seen a RPG game be executed like this, with stats having a big effect on how it goes. In terms of what you learn, in terms of how things are expressed to you, it really is a focus of your character build. I'm not a big fan of this weird old black thing. Kind of wish it feels kind of cheapy. Or kind of like, I don't know. I feel like it's just me still being able to see my character through it. I personally do not like, but that's fine. That's not my game. I didn't make this game. But yeah, we have the Circle Square conflict. Election week is coming up. But I'm going to be the God Wizard King, or at least try to be the God Wizard King of Norvik. I still got to do my job and learn about the tea shop that blew up. I am the Cleric of Norvik. That's who I am. That's now you have said one single time that you are a wizard. Oh, but I want to be a wizard God King. I'm going to try to push down the wizard pass a little bit more just because it's cooler. My spellbook is ruined. I got to fix it. There's a corpse down there. It costs a lot of money to bring him back. I already have 25, but oh well. I was brought to that lich house by a fisherman. How did I end up in the river and how did I survive it? And I'm gonna ignore this circle square conflict because it does not matter to me, or at least I don't know who to prioritize to overtake people on there. Because let's say the free striders are more powerful and I can use the Aswolf or the people that whoever Oswald's alphas supports. If they're weaker, but with my support I'm able to undermine the stronger, that'd be good for my future journey of becoming God King. But alas, that's all we got for today. Thank you for watching. This is really gonna be a long series. We still have 5 days and we're only an hour in. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Thank you for watching. I appreciate y'all. And yeah. Have a good one, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.